All right, Dr. J here again in the sunlight. Today's discussion is going to be on respiratory physiology. So our basic volumes and capacities. Okay, this is the same chart that's in your lab book. It's on the PowerPoint, but hopefully a little quick explanation will help you to remember it. You need to know all of these terms. All right. So let's start with this. This black up and down is tidal volume. Tidal volume, 500 mils is about average. Tidal volume is the amount of air we bring in at rest, inhaling and exhaling. So like the tides naturally come in and out, we naturally, at rest, bring in a little air, exhale a little air. Bring in a little air, exhale a little air. Tidal volume. You don't need to know these numbers. They're just there as to give you an idea, okay? Now, of course, at rest, we're not going to be exhaling or inhaling all of our possible air. That would be very inefficient. And we want to leave room for when we really need to. So outside of our tidal volume at rest, we're able to do inspiratory reserve volume. Inspiratory reserve volume. So from here to here. Inspiratory reserve volume is the amount of air you can inhale beyond tidal. So you can see here, we inhale some air with tidal volume, but if I really want to forcefully inhale air, there is an inspiratory reserve capacity, inspiratory reserve volume. This is quite large. An average adult male might be around 3,100 mils, which is 3.1 liters of air. It's a lot. On the other hand, we have the ability to exhale some air beyond tidal. So we normally inhale some air at rest. We normally exhale some air at rest. What if after a normal exhale, I want to exhale even more? You can do that. Let's say you're blowing up a balloon. The amount of air that you can exhale below your regular tidal volume is the expiratory reserve volume. Okay? The amount of air you exhale beyond a normal tidal exhalation. This is much smaller. So even though I'm not going to ask you these numbers, notice we can inhale. Our inspiratory reserve capacity is a lot, 3,100 in an adult male mils. Our expiratory reserve volume is not quite as high. Okay, and you can probably figure that out yourself. If I ask you to inhale a ton of air or exhale a ton of air, you have much more lung capacity to inhale beyond tidal. All right? Now, even if you exhale maximally, there's still going to be some air in your lungs. No matter how hard you try, even if you exhale to complete capacity, your lungs will keep a residual volume. And that keeps the lungs inflated. You wouldn't want to let out all the air. Think of a balloon. If you let out all the air, the balloon collapses. We don't want our lungs to do that. So we purposely keep a residual volume. Again, you don't need to know the number specifically. You can see here it's 1,200 mils. But I want to point out that our residual volume is pretty significant. All right? Now, if we get the term vital capacity includes, so we're here in blue, vital capacity includes our tidal volume plus our inspiratory reserve plus our expiratory reserve. So vital capacity is our total exchangeable air. The total amount of air I can inhale plus the total amount of air I can exhale, which includes tidal volume. All right? Usually pretty big. Now, if we include residual volume, we get our total lung capacity. It's kind of in the sun here a little bit. Rare sunny day here in the winter. But our total lung volume would be everything. So our total lung volume includes inspiratory reserve, tidal volume, expiratory reserve, and residual volume. Whereas vital capacity, our total exchangeable air, includes everything but residual volume. All right, good luck, everyone.